What's the silliest sport that you can think of? If you said
dodgeball, Hammer shows as they're working out for them facing these lumberjacks in the second round.
Then yeah, that tracks. For many people, it invokes memories of chaotic PE lessons with big bouncy balls and trying not to get bruises by the end of the day. But what if I told you it gets serious? Very serious. Like international level sweat-soaked championship indoor arena serious. If you're new here, I'm Ryan. I've set myself the challenge of trying out every single hobby, sport and activity in existence. If you've not watched the others, then check out the links in the description below. I decided to find out for myself, but first, a little bit of history about the game. Now the jury's out in terms of the first players who have actually played dodgeball. And there are as many variations as you can imagine. But one notable account comes from 1241, where supposedly after the Battle of Mohi, Mongol warriors used the severed heads of their enemies as a game in celebration. But the story of how it came to Europe and the Americas started a few hundred years ago, when British missionaries observed African soldiers using it to train their armies. It was about dodging fast or dying faster. And so naturally the missionaries thought, what a fantastic game to teach our children. But they weren't using nice foam balls, they were using rocks. Thankfully they swapped rocks for leather. It made its way to the US in the 1900s, where it became popularized very quickly, mostly because it was cheap, chaotic, and it exhausted children very, very quickly. Fast forward to the 2000s and Dodgeball the movie turned it into a punchline. But today, it's come on a little bit. There are leagues, there are championships, and there are Olympic ambitions. It's still chaotic, it's still sweaty, but no, it's pretty legit. So I made my way to South London, where I joined an open session with the London Storm Dodgeball Club. And the people there were pretty friendly, surprisingly chill, or as chill as people get when they're trying to throw a ball at you at 50 miles an hour. And this is where I found out there were two types of dodgeball. Cloth is more popular in Europe, whilst foam is more popular in North America and Asia. After getting hot, getting hit, and getting a bit sweaty, I started to feel like I had this. Maybe. Until they invited me to swap over to the foam section. It's lighter, they said. You'll be fine. What they forgot to mention? It's faster. A lot faster. Like national level European Championships team training session faster. First round I blinked, I was out. People were diving, spinning, and throwing 50-mile-an-hour curveballs. Now I paint it as a little bit intense, but I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, and the team was super, super welcoming. But the thing that surprised me most wasn't the intensity or the sweat, it was definitely the people and how they got involved in the sport in the first place. Meet Izzy. She started at uni and now she plays for England. Tell me, Izzy, how long have you been playing dodgeball?
6 years total.
6 years, okay. And how did you start?
At university, actually. I went around to one of those like fairs, got given a leaflet. It was like, oh, I remember this from like PE. I love this.
Okay, yeah.
Went along, got dragged in. Was like, oh, you're really good at dodging. I was like, oh, really? and then I started playing at university, which is quite common actually for a lot of us. Like starting when we're like 18 to like mid-20s, to be honest with you.
Okay, nice.
So I played in the European Championships, that was in Limerick in Ireland.
Okay.
And, but we did pretty well across the board. We got 4 silvers, 2 golds.
Incredible.
So we did pretty good. So it's nice to grow the sport.
What do you enjoy most about this sport?
People, I think, the community. It's literally, I always thank the gods that I went and played dodgeball at university, because it gave me a family, it gave me my partner, so it's given me a lot of my life in London. So.
And she gave me a few tips.
Last person standing is very much like last person to survive wins.
Okay.
And I would genuinely say my biggest tip, don't touch the ball. Don't touch the ball. And then once you get down to like the last 10, then you got to crack on.
Describe dodgeball in 3 words.
Fun.
Yeah.
Energetic.
Yep.
Sweaty.
Very sweaty. I can attest to that. Then there's Matt. He started as a self-described meathead fresher, but he's come a long way since then. Tell me, how long have you been playing dodgeball, Matt? Like
6, 7 years.
7
now.
years, okay.
I kind of just wanted a bit more of a fun, relaxed sport. As a student, like, oh, it'll be like a little drinking society. Okay? It's like great. Yeah. And then it just turned out a bit more competitive than that, and I just kept leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. And then you found a great community. Like moved from uni to Storm, and then just been here ever since. Like,
because having just played and got very sweaty, I probably wouldn't have described it as that chill, but it is a lot of fun. Tell me about the journey that you've been on since you began.
Well, I started as like a fresher at university, could barely throw the ball, was just a bit of a I'd say a meathead, to be honest. So I went to the gym a lot and just throw the ball really hard.
Basically me.
Yeah. It was just like, yeah, but you get used to it, you get the grip of the ball, and you start to figure out the tactics and where to throw. Over time, leveled up and leveled up. This year, made my international debut for Wales.
Are you what?
I am a quarter Welsh, which is enough. It is enough, apparently. It's a big thing happening with the sport right now in the sense that it's pushing to be an Olympic sport someday.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
And what would you say to a beginner?
Give it a go. 100%. Just don't be scared of the people. Come along. It takes time, but you get better and better. Just really stick with it. And yeah, you'll find a great community here.
Describe it in 3 words.
Silly, intense, which is kind of like an oxymoron itself, but and sweaty.
Meet Manon. She started out in a small Welsh church town hall. Yeah, small Welsh church town hall with 10 guys. Now, she's playing in a women's team weekly in London.
A friend, I used to row, and my friend was like, come to dodgeball. And I put it off for like months because I was so scared of like group interactions. And then I went and I was like, and then it was like the best.
What do you enjoy most about playing here?
I get to throw balls really hard at people, and I can throw them quite hard at people, but I love the social interaction of just every time we meet up, it's like there's over 100 people in one room, and it's like friends, and it's just really nice to spend so much time with. But it made moving to a strange city much more welcoming.
A lot easier. Awesome. What started out for some people as a silly game on a Saturday turned into a sport, and then a community, and then a home. And whilst it is true that it is sweaty, it is silly, and it is chaotic, it can grow to be a lot more than that. So if you're looking for a new hobby, a new sport, or just an opportunity to make friends, it might well be time to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and you know the rest.
You've got to learn the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
So this was dodgeball, the silly sport taken seriously. What's the most underrated sport from your perspective? Tell me in the comments below. I want to know.